The Senators are back in a playoff spot. Finally, they've gone back there. We'll get to all of that. Jackets are still in a playoff spot. Bruins have fallen out. The Habs, the Red Wings, the Flyers, the Penguins still keep close in the playoff race. The Flames remain in a playoff spot in the Western Conference with Vancouver and St. Louis right on their heels. We'll get to all those games from over the past couple of days coming up right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at the End-to-End Hockey Channel. Before we begin this video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. Thank you for all your support. Would never be able to without you guys. So if you haven't already, don't forget the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to comment down in the comment section below so you can also discuss in this video. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on all these games and standings down in the comment section below. But in today's video, we're looking at games that happened over the weekend. There were a lot of intriguing ones that saw Ottawa get back in a playoff spot, Boston fall out, Flames remain in a playoff spot, Canucks and Blues keep pace for a playoff spot. So lots of intriguing games that happened over the weekend. We saw 2 happen over on Friday, 15 happen over on Saturday, and 3 more happen over on Sunday. So we'll get to all of those games here. First, we saw the Carolina Hurricanes score 3 unanswered goals after giving up the first one and held on to beat Vegas 3-2 on Friday, as they have a point of 4-5 and improved to 27-16-3, while the Knights have lost 4-5 and fall to 29-13-3. Bad stuff there for Vegas. For the Hurricanes, Jarvis scored twice, Martinica 2 assists, and Blake also scored for the Hurricanes in the win, while Theodore and Hurdle were 2 goal scorers for the Knights in the loss. So a bad loss there from Vegas as they faltered at the hands of Carolina. Then we saw Pittsburgh Penguins score 4 unanswered goals. And late in the game, we saw this goal here from Alex Nedeljkovic scoring a goalie goal. I'll discuss Sportsnet, but Nedeljkovic was able to get the goalie goal and help the Pittsburgh Penguins take down the Buffalo Sabres 5-2, as they have ended their 3-game losing streak and improved to 19-20-8, while the Buffalo Sabres fall to 17-23-5. Bad stuff there for Buffalo. For the Penguins, Rust, Glass, and Nedeljkovic all had goal and assist. Very good stuff there for Nedeljkovic being the first goalie to a goal and assist, including scoring a goalie goal. Grzelcyk had 2 assists, and Bouvillier and Raquel also scored for Penguins in the win, while Benson had a goal and assist, and Power also scored for the Sabres in the loss. So it was an intriguing game there, but Pittsburgh comes away with a massive victory over Buffalo. Those were 2 games we saw over on Friday. Going over to the 15 we saw over on Saturday. First, we saw Philadelphia Flyers score 3 unanswered goals and came from behind to beat the New Jersey Devils 3-1, as they have a 5-game point streak and improved to 21-20-6, while Devils have lost 3 straight. 8 of 10 have their 5-game point streak and then they fall at 26-16-6. Bad stuff there for New Jersey. For the Flyers, Forster had 2 assists, Michkov, Brink, and connecting over 3 goal scorers, and Erston stuck 12 of 13 shots he faced in the win for the Flyers, while Hamilton was 1 goal scorer for Devils in the loss. So a bad loss there for New Jersey as they continue on with their losing streak. Then we saw the Ottawa Senators overcome a late 2-goal deficit. They were down 5-3 late against Boston, but they would score, make it 5-4, and then they would score this extremely late game-tying goal from Josh Norris, and I'll score Sports, and Norris would score a very late game-tying goal to force overtime, eventually force a shootout, and in the shootout, Ottawa coming with the victory, as the Sens beat the Boston Bruins 6-5 in a shootout. Massive win with playoff implications for the Ottawa Senators, as they have a 5-game point streak, a point in 6 of 7, and improved to 23-18-4, while the Bruins have a 3-game point streak of lost 7 of 9, but full of 22-19-6. Bad loss there from Boston. For the Senators, Norris scored twice, Stützle and Jensen both had goal and assist, Giroux had 2 assists, Gaudette also scored in regulation with Stützle alone shield goal scorer for Senators in the win, while Pastrnak had 3 points with a goal and 2 assists, Geeky and Zaka both had goal and assist, Laurie had 2 assists, and Beach and Letary, first as a member of the Boston Bruins, both of those scored for the Bruins in the shield loss. So it was an intriguing game there, but was the Senators to come away with a massive victory, coming from behind and getting the 2 points that they desperately needed. Then another early game over on Saturday, we saw the Colorado Avalanche score 5 unanswered goals and held on to double up the Dallas Stars 6-3, as they improved to 28-18-1, while the Stars have lost 3 of 4 and fall at 28-16-1. So a bad loss there from Dallas. For the Avalanche, lucky to have 4-point night, 2 goals, 2 assists. Duran, who had a goal and 2 assists, Milstead, who had a goal and 2 assists, both had 3-point nights. McCarr scored twice. Manson had 2 assists for the Avalanche in the win, while Robertson, who had 2 goals and an assist, and Johnston, who had 3 assists, both had 3-point nights, and Duchesne had a goal and an assist for the Stars in the loss. So it was an intriguing game there, really tightly contested game between 2 top Central Division teams, but the Avalanche coming away with the victory in this one. Then we saw Florida Panthers open the scoring and shut out the Anaheim Ducks 3-0, as they've appointed 4 of their last 6 games and improved to 27-17-3, while the Ducks have lost 3 straight, 6 of 7, and fall at 18-22-6. Bad stuff there for Anaheim. For the Panthers, Lundell Forsling and Jesper Bofors were 3 goal scorers, and Knight stopped all 31st shots he faced for the Panthers in the win. So a very good win there for the Panthers as they were able to come away with the victory. Then we saw the Calgary Flames open up a 2-goal lead and held on to beat the best team in the NHL in the Winnipeg Jets 3-1 as they have won 4 of 6 and improved to 22, 16, and 7, while the Jets have a 5-game point streak end and fall to 31, 13, and 3. So a bad loss there from Winnipeg. For the Flames, Coleman had 3.8 with a goal and 2 assists. Coronado and Kuzmenko both also scored, and Wolf's up 38, 39 shots he faced in the win for the Flames. Well, for the Jets, Lowry was 1 goal scorer in the loss. So it was an intriguing Western Canadian matchup, but the Flames would come with a victory. Then we saw the Capitals score the first and last 2 goals of the game and beat their arch rivals in Pittsburgh 4-1 as they have a 4-game win and 10-game point streak and improved to 21, 10, and 5, while the Penguins have lost 4 of 5, 8 of 10, and fallen 19, 21, and 8. Bad stuff there for Pittsburgh. For the Capitals, Protas and Dubois both had a goal and 8 assists. McMichael had 2 assists. Chicken and Dumais both also scored, and Thompson stopped 18 and 19 shots he faced in the win, while Russ was a lone goal scorer for the Penguins in the loss. So an impressive game there from Washington as they took down the Penguins. And we saw the New York Rangers win a defensive battle and took down the Columbus Blue Jackets in a shootout 1-0, as the Rangers have a 7-game point streak and improved to 22, 20, and 3, while the Jackets now have a 7-game point streak but fall to 22, 17, 7 after having their 6-game win streak end. So a really low-scoring tight game, but was the Rangers going with the victory. Trocheck was a lone show goal scorer for the Rangers in the win, which is Shesterkin stopping all 27 shots he faced for the Rangers. So a very fantastic game there from Shesterkin, while Tarasov stopped all 26 shots he faced in the shootout loss for the Jackets. So a bad loss there from Columbus as he lose some ground in the Metro, but a really interesting game between the Rangers and the Jackets. Then we saw Tampa Bay Lightning open up a 4-goal lead and destroy the Detroit Red Wings 5-1 as they have won 5 of 7 and improved to 25, 16, 3, while the Red Wings fall 21, 20, and 4 in the year. Bad stuff there for Detroit. For the Bolts, Kucherov and Gensel, who both had a goal and 2 assists, both had 3-point nights. Radish had a goal and 8 assists. Chaffee and Point both also scored, and Vasilevsky stopped 39 of 40 shots he faced in the victory for Tampa, while Raymond was the one goal scorer for the Red Wings in the loss. So an impressive game there from Tampa as they come away with the victory. Then we saw the Toronto Maple Leafs who will come up early 3-0 deficit. They were down 3-0 in the middle of the first period, but would storm back, scoring 7 unanswered goals and beat the Montreal Canadiens 7-3 as they have won 7 of 10 and improved to 29, 16, and 2, while the Canadiens have their 6-game point streak end and fall 22, 19, and 4. Bad loss there for Montreal. For the Leafs, Oliver Ekman-Larsson had 3.8 with a goal and 2 assists. McMahon had a goal and 8 assists. Marner had 2 assists, and Lawrence Matthews, Camp, Nylander, and Robertson also scored for the Leafs in the win, while Laine had a goal and 8 assists, and Anderson and Doc both also scored for the Canadiens in the loss. So it was a really entertaining, high-event game between these 2 Eastern Canadian teams, but was the Leafs going with the victory. Then we saw the New York Islanders score the last 3 goals of the game and beat San Jose 4-1, as they have won 4 of 6 and improved to 18, 20, and 7, while the San Jose Sharks have lost 5 of 6 and fall 14, 20, and 6. Bad stuff there for San Jose. For the Islanders, Barzal and Nelson both had a goal and 8 assists. Dobson and Pulak both also scored, and Hogberg stopped 18 and 19 shots he faced in the win for the Islanders, while Goudreau was the one goal scorer for the Sharks in the loss. So it was an intriguing game there, but the Islanders pulled away and not to anyone's surprise beat the San Jose Sharks. Then we saw the Chicago Blackhawks blow a 2-goal lead but recovered and took down Vegas 5-3 as they've ended their 4-game losing streak and improved to 15, 28, 3. Well, the Knights are not looking overly good right now, have lost 3 straight, 5 of 6, and fall 29, 14, 3 on the year. Bad stuff there for Vegas. For the Hawks, Jones had 3.9, goal, 2 assists. Bertuzzi scored twice. Teravainen had 2 assists, and Wall and Reichel both also scored for the Blackhawks in the win, while Hurdle had 3.9 with 2 goals and 8 assists. Theodore had 2 assists, and Olsen also scored for the Knights in the loss. So a bad loss there from Vegas as they fell at the hands of Chicago. Then we saw National Predators score 4 unanswered goals and destroy the Minnesota Wild 6-2 as they've won 3 straight, 5 of 7, and improved to 16, 22, and 7, while the Wild have lost 3 straight, 4 of 5, and fall 27, 15, 4. Another sour streak there for the Minnesota Wild. For the Predators, Forsberg had 4.8, 2 goals, 2 assists. Yossi had 2 assists, and Shea, Stamkos, Svechkov, and Sissons also scored for the Predators in the win, while Boldy had goal and 8 assists, and Juracek, who scored his first as a member of the Minnesota Wild, also scored for the Wild in the loss. So a bad loss there for Minnesota as they fall at the hands of Nashville. Then we saw Utah Hockey Club score 3 unanswered goals early in the first period and held on for a 4-2 victory over the St. Louis Blues as they ended their 3-game losing streak and improved to 19, 19, 7, back up to 500. .900. Well, for the Blues, they fall 22-21-4 in the year, so a bad loss there for St. Louis. For the Utah, Keller had a 4-point night with a goal and 3 assists. Cooley had a 3-point night with a goal and 2 assists. Schmelz and Catherine both also scored for the Utah in the win, while Neighbors and Tucker were 2 goal scorers for the Blues in the loss. So it was an intriguing game between 2 Central Division teams fighting for a playoff spot, and this one, it was Utah coming away with the victory. Then we saw the Seattle Kraken break a tie in the second period, and they got a massive victory too, held on to beat the LA Kings 4-2, as they improved to 20-24-3, dropping the Kings, who have lost 3 of 4, to 25-13-5. Bad stretch here for the Los Angeles Kings. For the Kraken, Schwartz had a hat-trick, scoring 3 goals, and Kako, who had 3 assists, both had 3-point nights. Stevenson also scored for the Kraken in the win, while Kempe and Spencer were 2 goal scorers for the Kings in the loss. So it was an intriguing, high-entertained, high-event game between 2 teams who are needing a win, and Seattle comes away with the victory. And the last game we saw over on Saturday was between the Canucks and the Oilers. The Canucks opened up an early 3-goal lead, including this goal here from Quinn Hughes from All Square Sportsnet, but Hughes was able to get the 3-0 goal. The Canucks would give up a couple later on in the game, but they would hold on and take down the Edmonton Oilers 3-2, as they have a point in 10 of their last 15 games and improved to 20-15-10, while the Oilers fall 29-14-3, having their 4-game win streak end, so a bad blow there for the Oilers. For the Canucks, Hughes scored twice, Miller had 2 assists, and Heinen also scored for the Canucks in the win, while Draisaitl scored both goals for the Oilers in the loss. So it was an impressive game there from both sides, but in this West Canadian battle, the Canucks got a massive victory to keep pace for a playoff spot, so a really good win there for Vancouver. Those were 15 games we saw over on Saturday, going over to the 3 we saw over on Sunday. First, we saw Ottawa Senators blow a lead, but recovered and took down the New Jersey Devils 2-1, as they have a 6-game point streak, a point in 7 of 8, and improved to 24-18-4. That was a massive win for Ottawa over the New Jersey Devils. While Devils are hurting right now, have lost 4 straight, 9 of 11, and fall 26-17-6. Bad news there for New Jersey. For the Senators, Ostapchuk, who scored his first career NHL goal, and Zub got the eventual game winner, were 2 goal scorers, and Forsberg stuck 25 of 26 shots he faced in the win for Ottawa, while for the Devils, Tatar was 1 goal scorer in the loss. So a bad loss there for the Devils, as they could only muster 1 goal against Ottawa and fall yet again. Then we saw the Montreal Canadiens overcome 4 separate deficits and came from behind to beat the New York Rangers 5-4 in overtime, thanks to this goal here from Patrick Laine, or Uncle Square Sports. Laine was able to get the OT winner to help Montreal win their 3rd game in their last 4 attempts, 6 out of 8, and improved to 23-19-4, while the Rangers now have an 8-game point streak, but they fall to 22-20-4, so a bad loss there from the Rangers. For the Habs, Gallagher and Dvorak with that goal and an assist, and Laine, who had the OT winners, Slavkovsky and Suzuki, also scored for the Canadiens in the win, while Fox had 2 assists, and Lafreniere, Kreider, Cooley, and Zemanja were the 4 goal scorers for the Rangers in the loss. So it was an intriguing game there between 2 teams who are in desperate need of a win to keep pace for a wildcard spot, and the Canadiens get the extra point in this one. And then we saw Dallas Stars open up with a 3-goal lead, and they beat the Detroit Red Wings, not surprisingly, 4-1, as they have won 9 of 12 and improved to 29-16-1, while the Red Wings have lost 3 of 4 and fall 21-21-4, so a bad loss there from Detroit. For the Stars, Robertson had a goal and an assist, Duchesne had 2 assists, Blumel, Bork, and Johnston also scored, and Andrews stopped 33 of 34 shots he faced in the win for the Stars, while Casper was 1 goal scorer for the Red Wings in the loss. So a bad loss there from Detroit as they lose some ground in the wildcard race, but massive win there from Dallas to get back on the winning side of things. Those are all the games we saw from over the past couple of days, so lots of intriguing ones. So just to recap what this does to the standings as of right now, you have 2 teams in the Eastern Conference who are above 60 points, that's the Capitals and the Maple Leafs. The Panthers are at 57 points, second in the Atlantic. The other 2 top 3 teams in the Metro are New Jersey and Carolina, who have 57 for Carolina and 58 for New Jersey. Tampa is still third Atlantic at 53 points, but they've gone a lot tighter in that race. Ottawa is now first wild card at 52 points. The Blue Jackets are second wild card at 51 points. Montreal and Boston are a point out with 50 points. New York Rangers and Flyers are both 3 points out with 48 points. The Red Wings and the Penguins are both 5 points out with 46 points. So definitely some discrepancy there, as there's a lot of interesting intel there. But Senators and Jackets, 2 teams who have never won a Stanley Cup, do remain in the wildcard spots for the time being. While in the West, you have 3 teams who have hit the 60-point mark. That's Winnipeg, Vegas, and Edmonton. Dallas, who's at 59 points, and Minnesota, who's at 58 points, as well as LA, who's at 55 points, are also in the top 6 in the Western Conference. The 57-point Avalanche are first wildcard, and they're followed by 51-point Calgary, who still battens down the hatches for second wildcard spots. They're followed by 50-point Vancouver, who's only a point back of them. 48 points point St. Louis was only 3 points back of them, 45 point Utah was only 6 points back of them, and 43 point Seattle, who's 8 points back of them. So definitely still intriguing races in both the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, although that Eastern Conference is getting pretty interesting. So lots of interesting standings updates from the past couple of days, definitely. After you guys thoughts on all of this, down in the comment section below. Were any of the standings a little bit of a surprise to you? Plus, was any of the games a little bit of a surprise to you? Was Pittsburgh being Buffalo? Was Ottawa being Boston? Was Toronto being Montreal? Was Vancouver being Edmonton? Was Chicago being Vegas a bit of a surprise? Was Montreal winning in overtime over the Rangers a bit of a surprise? Was Dallas destroying the Detroit a surprise? Definitely, you guys thoughts on all of that down in the comment section below. That's all I'm going to talk for today. We're going to like this video. If you'd like to subscribe below, thank you all your support. We're going to talk to you guys. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe button down below. Don't forget to comment down in the comment section below. So let's get to this video. I also have a blog to went news, rumors, analysis, stuff like that. So check that out. There's a link down in the description below. And catch you guys all for the next video. See you guys soon.